class, welcome to my channel. This is teacher Florentina, and today we're going to discuss lesson 2 for pre-calculus. Okay, so we're going to discuss lesson 2, how to change general form to standard form or center reduced form. Okay, so we have here 2 steps to be followed. First, we're going to rearrange the equation so that x and y are next to each other. Don't forget to isolate or transpose or add an additive inverse of the constant. Then second one, we're going to use the completing the square in both variables. Okay, so don't forget to follow these 2 steps. So let's proceed to our example. Let's proceed to our first example. We have number 1, identify the center and radius of the circle. So meaning, from general form, we're going to transpose or we're going to change it into center radius form or this standard form. So our given equation is x squared plus y squared minus 6x equals 7. So our first step, we're going to reorder the term. So since in form of proper order naman siya, so no need to reorder it. So first step, we're going to use the completing the square. So ano ba yung or paano ba natin yun i-apply dito? Okay, so first, copy x squared, then negative 6x plus y squared equals 7. Okay, so now, how are we going to apply here the completing the square? Okay, so first, use completing the square. Take the half coefficient of b. Okay, so what do we mean by that? Yung negative 6, hahanapin natin yung half niya. Okay, so 6 or negative 6 divided by 2. Kasi nga, half. We're going to find the half of 6. So negative 6 divided by 2, the answer is 3 or negative 3. Okay, so now that's not the final answer. After finding the half of negative 6, we're going to square the result, which is negative 3. So negative 3 raised to 2. So negative 3 times negative 3 or negative 3 squared, the answer is positive sign. So after finding the positive 9, so copy x squared minus 6x. So, since kinuha na natin yung half din squared ng negative 6, ilalagay na natin dito yung result. So, since positive, of course, there is positive. Isusulat natin na positive. Pero pag negative, negative din. Then, copy plus y squared. And, copy equals 7. So, since may dinagdag tayo dito na 7, idadagdag din natin dito is 9 rather. So, may nilagay tayo dito or dinagdag tayo dito na 9. So, dito maglalagay din tayo ng 9. Okay? Then, simplify. X squared minus 6x plus 9 plus y squared equals then 7 plus 9. What is the answer? 7 plus 9. So, we have 16. Okay, so now, this is not the final answer. So, what are we going to do? Okay, so we're going to express as square of binomial. So, ano ba yung meaning nun? Okay, so, di ba mahaba tong process? Okay, so, na-expand natin siya. So, gagawin natin siya na square as binomial. So, paano ba yung gawin? Okay. So, we have here x minus 3 squared plus y squared equals copy. So, x minus 3 squared plus 9 squared equals 16. So, paano ba kinuha yung x minus 3 squared? So, we're going to apply here the square of binomials. So, first, bakit ito nakuha natin? So, i-apply natin dito yung try and error. Okay po, yung sinasabi na try and error. So, paano ba natin ito nakuha? Okay, so let's say ito yung ginamit natin, x minus 3. Okay, so x minus 3. Then, since squared, so meaning, we have x minus 3. So, we have 2x minus 3. We're going to simplify it by itself. Okay, then simplify. We're going to apply here the FOIL method or the smile method. So, we have x squared, then negative 3x, then sa loob, negative 3x, and negative 3 times negative 3, we have positive 9. And then simplify, x squared minus 3x minus 3x, we have 9x. Rather, we have 6x plus 9. Okay, so pag tama yung nakuha natin, pag ganito yung results, meaning our square as binomial is correct. Okay, so yun po yung sinasabi na try and error. Okay, so for example, gumamit ka dito ng 2, let's say nilagay mo dito is 2. So to make it sure na correct yung binomial mo is i-solve mo muna siya. Okay, so pag ganito yung lumabas, pag nakuha mo siya result as this, so meaning correct yung nakuha mo square of binomial. Okay? Since wala namang kasabay yung 9, so therefore, yung y rather, so no need na siyang i-square. Okay? So since y squared na lang naman siya. Okay? So that's not our final answer. So since we already changed the general form into standard form, so we're now going to find what are the center and radius. Okay? So our center will be, ano ba yung dalawang value natin sa center? We have, since positive 3, negative 3 to, magiging positive 3. Okay. Then, since y squared siya, walang kasama, so, understood na may 0. Okay po. So, pag y squared lang siya, walang kasama, like for example, negative 3, 0 lang yung y natin. Okay. So, negative 3, magiging positive 3, and then, copy 0. So, that's our center. Now, ano ba yung radius natin? Radius natin will be 4. Saan ba galing yung 4? Square root of 16. Okay po, di ba kasi mayroon tayo dyan na squared. So, bawal, di ba yung radius natin is r squared. Okay, so ganyan. So, 4 times 4, we have 16. So, factor of 16. Okay, so that's our example for number 1. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 2. Still, we're going to change general form into standard form. Okay, so identify the center radius of the circle. So given equation or function, we have x squared plus y squared minus 14x plus 2y equals negative 14. So in here, we're going to apply our step, so which is first, we're going to rearrange the equation so that x and y are next to each other. Okay, so our solution, we have x squared minus 14x plus y squared plus 2y equals negative 14. Okay po, pag sasama-samahin natin yung mga x and y. So, it would be x squared minus 14x plus y squared plus 2y equals negative 14. So, after rearranging the orders, we're going to proceed to our step 2, which is using completing the square. So, copy x squared. Then, find the half of negative 14. So, what is the half of negative 14? We have negative 7. And then, after finding the half of negative 14, we're going to square it. Okay, so square. So, negative 7 times negative 7, that is always positive 49. So, copy minus 14x, then we're going to add there the plus 14. Okay pa? So, pag nakuha na yung half ng negative 14, pag nakuha yung half, which is negative 7, square it so that it would be positive 49. And then, copy plus y squared plus 2y. So, since meron na tayo ditong y, so we're going to find the half of 2. Okay, so what is the half of 2? So, 2 divided by 2, we have 1. And square it, we have square. So, positive 1 times positive 1. So, our result is plus 1. So, isasabay na po natin siya dyan. Okay? And equals negative 14. So, since nag-add tayo dito ng plus 49, so add din tayo dito 49 and also plus 1. So, kung ano yung dinagdag natin dito, idadagdag din natin dito sa equal sign. Okay? So, negative 14 plus 49 plus 1 and simplify. So, we have x squared minus 14x plus 49 plus y squared plus 2y plus 1 equals. So, negative 14 plus 49 plus 1. What is the answer? Negative 14 plus 49 plus 1. Okay, so the result will be positive 26. Now, we're going to proceed to our third step, which is express as square of binomial. So, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina na try and error. Okay, so let's say, gamitin natin dito is x minus 7 squared. Okay. So, another secret, may pa-secret simula. So, another tips kung paano ba kunin yung square binomial. So, for example, x squared minus 14x plus 49, hanapin nyo muna yung half ng 14, which is 7. Okay, so, half ng 14, which is 7. And then, square nyo siya, which is 49. So, 49, factor ng 49 or square root ng 49 is 7. Okay. So, bakit negative 7? Kasi may negative dito. Okay, dito, positive. Okay? So, pag negative, tapos may positive, so understood na negative mo siya. Pero pag parehas positive, positive din. Pero pag negative, parehas, about pag parehas negative dito, so ibang, ibang tinatawag na siya. So, later, pag na-encounter natin yung ituturo ko po yun. Okay, then, okay na yan. X minus 7 plus y. So, since plus, so, kupihin natin plus. Now, how about naman kaya sa y squared plus 2y plus 1? What are the binomial of y squared plus 2y plus 1? What do you think? Okay, very good. We have y plus 1. So, bakit? Kasi, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 1, 1. Square of 1, 1. So therefore, y plus 1. So since parehas positive, then copy 36. Okay? Then, after makuha yung standard form, so this is our standard form. But based from the given example or problem, we're going to identify the center and radius. So therefore, find the center. Our center is, since negative, so it would be positive 7. Okay, then dito, since positive 1, magiging negative 1. Okay po? So, I hope we are clear. Pag negative 7, it would be positive 7, then pag positive 1, it would be negative 1. And find the radius. So our radius will be what? Our radius will be positive 6 kasi factor ng 36 is 6. Okay? So let's proceed to our next lesson. So vice versa, a while ago we changed general form into standard form. And here, we're going to change standard form to general form. So, vice versa. Okay, so we have here 3 steps. First, simplify the equation. Second, rearrange so that x squared and y squared are next to each other. Then add the additive inverse of r squared on both sides of the equation and combine like terms. So in here, we're going to use the expanding binomial. So meaning, papahabain natin yung solution natin. Okay? So from maikli, papahabain natin siya. We're going to expand the binomial. So, let's proceed to our given solution. Okay, example number 1. Okay, so, from standard form, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared 2. So, i-change natin to general form. Okay, so example, given x plus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 1. So, first step, we're going to square the 2 binomial. So, first, x plus 2. So, since squared, meaning we have x plus 2. So, dalawang x plus 2. Okay. Then, another plus y minus 1. And another is 1 minus 1. So, dalawa din na 1 minus 1. Then, equals 1. Okay, so from here, are going to use the FOIL method or smile method. So, yung na-discuss ko na in previous lesson sa general mathematics. So, in here, sa pre-calculus tayo, di ba? Okay, so, first, okay, so, x times x, we have x squared, then, x times 2, since x times positive 2, so we have positive 2x. So, yun pong sabi ko sa lesson natin na hindi siya pwedeng i-add. So, hindi pwedeng 2 plus x. So, pagsamahin lang natin siya, pagdikitin lang natin, x times 2 would be 2x. So, since positive, so positive. Okay, so please careful sa sign. Okay, then next is yung sa inner natin, positive 2 times x. So, we have positive 2x. Then, positive 2 times positive 2, we have positive 4. Okay, so that's our, for the first binomial. Then, copy, plus, then ito naman yung isimplify natin, y minus 1 times y minus 1. Okay, then, outer muna tayo. Y times y, we have y squared. Then, y times negative 1, so we have negative 1y. Okay po, so don't forget the sign. So since negative, so negative 1y. And then sa inner naman tayo, negative 1 times y, so also negative 1y. Then, negative 1 times negative 1, so positive 1. Positive 1. So ito na yung sagot natin dito. And then copy equals 1. Okay, so after squaring the binomial rather, so of course, let's proceed to simplification. Okay, so since walang kaparehas yung x squared, so kopyahin lang natin x squared, and then combining like terms. So pwede na natin dito i-combine yung mga magkakaparehas. So dito, as you can see, may magkaparehas na x. So kopyahin natin yung plus, kopyahin natin yung x. Okay, yung sabi ko sa previous lesson din, di ba? Pag combining like terms, yung letter, kokopyahin lang natin, then i-add natin yung katabing number. So, which is 2 plus 2. So, therefore, 4. Then, copy na x. Isang x lang po ha, kasi ang i-add is yung sa number. So, 2 plus 2, 4, then copy x. Then, copy plus 4. Okay? Then, next, copy plus. Since walang kaparehas yung y, so copy lang, y squared, then, ayan, negative 1 minus 1. What is the answer, class? Negative 1 minus 1. So, negative 2y. Very good. Then, copy plus 1. Okay, then, equals 1. So, medyo mahaba-haba yung solution natin kasi nga, from maikli, papahabain natin. Kaya nga, sinabi siya, expanding. Okay po. So, ayan. So, anong sunod na step natin? Again, rearrange the order. So, dapat gawin natin is ganito. X squared plus y squared plus cx plus dy plus c equals 0. So, ganyan yung gagawin natin. Gagawin natin siyang ganito, general form. So, first, unahin natin yung x squared. So, since mayroon tayo dito ng x squared, so, kopyahin x squared, then plus y squared. So, nandito yung y squared natin. So, kopyahin plus y squared. The next is yung may x. Okay, so dito, mayroon tayong plus 4x. So, ayan. Then, y naman. So, ito yung y natin. So, negative, huwag pong kakalimutan kung ano yung mga sign. Kung ano yung mga sign, yun din po ang kokopyahin. Okay? So, minus 2y. Then, yung number na lang natin. Okay po. So, mayroon tayong 4 plus 4, then, plus 1. So, dito, as you can see, dapat 0 daw. Dapat naka-equal sa 0. So, since mayroon tayo dito na 1, we're going to transpose it from the left side. And take note, pag nag-transpose po tayo, the sign will be changed. Okay? So, since positive 1, it would be negative 1. Then, equate na natin siya sa 0 kasi gagawin nga natin siya general form. And then, simplify. So, we have x squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 2y. And then, simplify. 4 plus 1 minus 1. So, ito, 0 na to. So, our answer is plus 4 equals equals 0. So, here is our final answer. So, ayan po, medyo mahaba-haba talaga siya. Okay? So, our final answer is from x plus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 1. Our answer will be x squared plus y. So, itaas ko ito medyo mababa. Okay, so x squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 2y plus 4 equals 0. So, this is our final answer. Okay, class? So, I hope we are clear. Okay? Then, let's proceed to our example number 2. Okay, so for our example number 2, we have still we're going to change standard form into general form. So our given problem is y minus 1 squared plus x plus 5 squared equals 1. So our first step will be square the binomial. Okay, so we have y minus 1 and also we have another 1 minus 1. Okay po, kasi dalawang y minus 1 kasi nakalagay sa 2. Pag halimbawa ang nandito, let's say ang nandito 3, meaning tatlong y minus 1. Okay po, so pag dalawa, sa dalawa lang. Halimbawa, nagpa-example ako or nagpa-activity ako sa inyo, naka-raise sa 10. Sa 10 din na 1 minus 1. Okay? Then copy plus, ayan. Then since squared, so dalawa din na x plus 5, then x plus 5 and equals 1. Okay? Then, let's proceed to FOIL method or smile method. So, first, ito muna. Okay, so y times y, we have y squared. Then, y times negative 1, so we have negative 1y. Then, sa inner naman, negative 1 times y, we have negative 1y. Then, y times negative 1 times negative 1, we have positive 1. So, ito na yung sagot natin dito sa una. So, ayan, lagyan natin ng parenthesis para hindi malito. Kopyahin yung plus, then dito naman tayo sa second. Okay. Outer x times x, we have x squared. Then, x times positive 5, we have, since plus, we have plus 5x. Okay? Then, sa inner naman, positive 5 times x, we have positive 5x. Then, positive 5 times positive 5, we have positive 25. Okay, so, yan. Then, equals to 1. Okay? So, that's it. Then, simplify na natin. So, kopyahin na yung, or add na yung may magkaparehas na pwede. So, since isa lang yung y, so, kopyahin lang natin y squared. Okay, so dito, magkaparehas na y, so pwede natin siyang pagsamahin. So, since negative 1 minus 1, so what is the answer? Negative 1 minus 1. Okay, so we have negative 2, then kopyahin yung y. Then, copy plus 1. Okay? Then, copy plus. Ito naman sa pang second. So, kopyahin yung x squared kasi wala naman siyang kaparehas. Then, kopyahin yung may magkaparehas or i-add yung may magkaparehas. Okay, so positive, kopyahin yung positive. Then, kopyahin yung x. Then, add 5 plus 5, have 10. Then, copy plus 25. Then, equals to 1. Okay, so medyo mahaba ba yung process natin. Then, we're going to make it into the general form. So, since nasa unahan yung x squared, nandito yung x squared, so gagawin natin siya dito. So, hindi siya transpose, okay po, kasi hindi natin siya ilalagay or hindi natin siya i-transpose under equal. So, ano lang natin siya, we're going to arrange the order, pero yung sign, hindi magbabago. Okay po. So, positive x squared, then second natin is y. So, since positive to, so kopyahin plus y. Halimbawa po, negative ang nandito, din nandito po is negative din. So, yun po, palagi kong nire-remind sa inyo na please be careful with my heart or please be careful with this sign. Okay? So, another. So, x naman tayo. So, ito yung x. So, plus, then, x. Then, sunod is y. So, dito yung y natin. So, negative. So, we have negative 2y. And, yung mga number na natin or yung mga constant na lang natin. So, we have here plus 1, then plus 25. So, ayun. So, dapat naka-equate din sa 0. So, gagawin natin is we're going to transpose positive 1. So, it will be negative 1. Then, equate na natin siya sa 0 kasi dapat lagi siyang naka-equal sa 0. Then, simplify na natin yung pinaka-final answer natin. Okay, so our final answer, x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 2y then plus. Okay, ayan. 1 plus 25 minus 25. So, 1 minus 1 is 0 na. So, our answer is 25. Then, equate natin siya sa 0. So, this will be our, hindi na kasya sa board. So, this will be our final answer. So, we have x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 2y plus 25 equals 0. So, that's our lesson 2. So, after this lesson, so we're going to have a recitation. So, dun tayo sa Google Meet natin. Okay? So, goodbye class, and I hope you learn from this video. And see you on our next meeting, or see you on our next video. So, bye-bye!